Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, please continue to pray for me by leaving a dislike on this video. Only 2 more weeks, less than 2 weeks, until I get to see a girl that I met on a dating site. Actually, I had been asking people to swipe left, and she likes people. She likes guys who can think creatively, and we have a number of other common interests too. And this past weekend, I had a situation that reminded me just what is at stake. I had gone to a birthday party hosted by somebody I knew at a meetup group. Now she was recently divorced, but judging by some discussions with her, I came to realize that she and I have similar incomes. Her ex-husband had a similar income, but they had a much better living situation because they had two incomes, and it made me really upset. It gave me a little bit of a push to make things work with the girl in Texas. In fact, I was just researching job opportunities over in Texas in preparation for that. I was also researching opportunities in Phoenix for her, and that's how much I need it at the moment. She was living in a walk-up apartment in Midtown Phoenix, whereas I have to live with roommates in a house here in Tempe. Now, one of my roommates is an alcoholic, and I've learned that you can make somebody unpleasant that somewhat okay to live with if you set hard boundaries. What do I mean by that? Well, he drinks so excessively that he ends up camping out in the living room half the time. I just have to pretend he's an inanimate object, right? If he complains frivolously about me getting in the way, if he uh uh he because one day to give you an example, one day it was 8 9 p.m. I was sitting in the kitchen area eating some kind of soup, and it was a little bit loud, and he was very upset. He screamed, "Stop it! Stop it!" I played dumb and I asked him, "Well, stop what?" And just as I do that, something came on the TV that caught his attention, and I looked at the TV with him. We had a good laugh together, and I pretended that I'm not in his way, right? And the fact that he wants to yell "Stop it," that's his loss, right? The other day, my other roommate and I were talking. My other roommate's a little bit loose on talking about sex. He's in his late 30s, I want to say, and we were talking. He was talking about the first time he ever fucked a girl when he was 14 years old, and then we went on to talk about another girl that I had known. And a few months ago, I was dating a girl who had I don't want children, but the girl had a miscarriage with somebody else, and that was kind of a turnoff for me. And I asked my other roommate, would that be a turnoff for you? And the alcoholic roommate just thought that was the most ridiculous conversation ever. And he shouted out, "You're not in eighth grade anymore." And the roommate I continued to talk about it. We ignored him. But anyways, that's what I have to put up with. I have pretty much the same income. I don't know, but judging by our conversation, probably similar income to this girl that I knew from the meetup group and her ex-husband. And the stark contrast between how we live is just very upsetting. Alternatively, you could also pray. You could also pray that this bismuth bar that I have right here, when I come back, will become gold. Right? I think I did a calculation of what the probability of that is. If that happens, okay, I'll continue. I'll go back to my solo sexual way of life, and we'll just pretend we never asked for the girl in Texas. Right? That's fine. That's actually even better in my opinion. Or alternatively, the market price of bismuth just goes to where gold is, right? I wouldn't like that. Or better yet, I make a piece of art out of it that sells for more than its weight in gold. That one I would like best, right? It doesn't require any good luck. It doesn't, and I can continue my career after that, right? All right, so pray as hard as you can. I'm gonna run to the off to today, and when I come back, I better see a bar of gold. where that bismuth is right now. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.